Kolkata to the RG Kar hospital. Law and order ruckus right now inside the hospital. The students have been sitting in protest. They have been joined by prominent citizens of Kolkata. Now, the protesters have broken the barricades and entered the RG Kar hospital. They allege they were attempts to tamper evidence inside the crime spot. Are these doctors? Who are they? Let's listen in to our reporters.
Tension erupted at the doorstep of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital when a protesting mob barged into the premises and they break barricade and go inside the hospital premises. They alleges that they were attempt to tamper evidences at the crime scene. Let me tell you, they alleges that there were a seminar hall where the heinous crime took place. Now a protesting mob, they burst into and they claim there are during night there are attempts to tamper evidences. Which is why they are trying to go inside. Let me tell you, these are a left-led protest that had been going on in front of the RG Kar Medical College, and now they tried to broke the barricade and went inside. We can see several left leaders are addressing. They wanted to go inside, but they have been stopped at this point in time. Back with camera person Shatuki. This is Diktik for India Today.
All right, I want to cut across to my colleague Hrithik Mondal, who's joining us live from the RG Kar Medical College. Hrithik, these visuals of these protesters breaking the barricades, entering the RG Kar Medical College, who are they? Because the students, the junior doctors are already protesting inside the premises of the RG Kar Medical College. Do we know what comprised this mob which tried to enter in protest the medical college?
Well, Preeti, let me show you what exactly is happening over here currently. And what we know that just a while from now, the left-wing supporters, particularly the DYFI, they were staging dharna over here. And just a while from now, they broke the barricades. Now, this is the main entrance of RG Kar Medical College Hospital. We can see the huge police deployment has been done over here just right after the ruckus happened. We can see the senior cops have arrived over here. Now they have put up barricades. Now this left-wing supporters, those were protesting peacefully at the doorstep of RG Kar Medical College where this heinous crime took place. They alleges there were several attempts to tamper evidences. They alleges inside that premises where the heinous crime took place, at that very seminar hall where the 31-year junior doctor were brutally raped and murdered, and they alleges there were attempts to tamper evidences, which is why they broke the barricade and went inside. Police somehow managed to push them back, and now a huge police bandobast has been done. Amid this situation, the case has been handed over to CBI. We know the CBI officials have already landed in Kolkata, and they have reached to the concerned police authority, Tala police station, where all documents and case diaries are being there. CBI team would take over charges, as instructed by Calcutta High Court. According to Kolkata High Court order, they will take charges by tomorrow morning. And amidst the situation, left-wing supporters, those were protesting, they alleges in this night there were allegedly attempt to tamper evidences, which is why law and order situation deteriorated. Hurriedly, police were summoned. We can see the senior cops now they are putting barricades at the doorstep. So huge police deployment has been done, and the protesters have been pushed on the other side of the road. You can see a huge police deployment over here. We can see that the temper only mounting amidst the situation. Then CBI any moments now will come here and to investigate thoroughly the matter. Now the situation is situation went out hand. Law and order situation deteriorated. Even this evening, we saw several noted citizens of this of Kolkata, like Aparna Shin, came here and showed solidarity to the protesting doctors. Back to you, Preeti.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Ritik. So there are a lot of political forces also joining in protest, but the protest by the doctors and the students, junior doctors, continues inside the RG Kar Medical College, and that is the protest which is joined now by prominent citizens from Kolkata. The doctors there are looking and they want a judicial inquiry into what has gone down. And what really has gone down is spine-chilling. The murder that has shocked the nation viewers. This is the story of Kolkata's Abhaya. These autopsy details indicate the victim was raped, throttled, smothered, and injuries to her face, body, and genitalia. The prime accused has now confessed to this horrific crime. More details in this report.
Doctors on the road demanding justice for the 31-year-old PG trainee raped and murdered inside a Kolkata hospital. The Calcutta High Court has transferred the investigation in the case to the CBI. The court has directed the police to hand over the CCTV footage and statements collected so far to the central agency. It has also directed Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal of RG Kar Hospital, to go on indefinite leave. The court questioned the Mamata Banerjee government's decision to appoint Dr. Ghosh as principal at another medical college.
हम चाहते हैं इमीडिएटली जैसे भी हो प्रमाण एटलीस्ट इमीडिएट जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी करके इसका एडिक्वेट प्रूफ लेके एक्यूज को पकड़ा जाए एंड एक्जम्पलरी पनिशमेंट दी जाए.
More gory details of the crime have emerged from the autopsy report. The post-mortem indicates that the victim was killed by throttling and smothering. Report says that genital torture caused injuries in private parts of the victim. A hair clip was found near her vagina. The report says victim's mouth and throat were constantly pressed to prevent her from screaming. There were severe wounds on the victim's stomach, legs, lips and neck. There was severe bleeding from the eyes and mouth of the victim. The autopsy also mentions deep nail marks on the body and the presence of a broken spectacle and jeans worn by the victim near the body. India Today has exclusively accessed details of the confession allegedly made by the civic volunteer. Sanjay Roy, the prime suspect, during interrogation allegedly told the police to hang him for the crime. Sources say the accused is a trained boxer with the tendency of physical abuse. Roy has a history of domestic violence. He allegedly used to physically abuse his mother, sister and his wives. Sources say Roy was allegedly addicted to disturbing and violent pornography. He had allegedly got drunk and watched porn before committing the rape and murder. The probe has revealed that after committing the crime, Roy returned to the police barracks and slept there. The suspect, a civic volunteer hired by the cops, used to stay in the barracks. The horrific rape and murder has triggered massive nationwide outrage. With Suryagini Roy, Anirban and Rajesh Saha in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
Meanwhile, the health minister has stepped in. JP Nadda has come out and stated that no law and order problem in Bengal. Crimes against women rising in Bengal. Women unsafe despite a female chief minister. Bengal government trying to hush up the case. The health ministry has issued guidelines for safe working spaces for doctors and ensuring a safe environment in medical colleges. Says any incident of violence against medical doctors should be promptly investigated.
बंगाल में जो घटना यंग पीजी स्टूडेंट महिला के साथ हुई है वह सच में दिल दहला देने वाली और दुनिया को, देश को झकझोर देने वाली घटना है. मैं इसकी निंदा भी करता हूं. मैं यहां ये भी कहना चाहता हूं कि बंगाल एक ऐसा प्रदेश बन गया है जहां कानून व्यवस्था नाम की कोई चीज नहीं रही.
Meanwhile, protests have erupted nationwide against the Kolkata rape horror incident, with doctors from across the nation demanding justice in the case.
outraged, pained, distressed. From Delhi to every state capital, doctors halting services that are not emergency. They're demanding justice for the postgraduate lady doctor who was raped and brutally murdered.
On second day, resident doctors of AIIMS are protesting against horror of Kolkata doctor. Right now you can see straight from the visuals how they are gathered in the JLN auditorium and they are protesting against what had happened in the RG Kar hospital. I'm joining with some of protesting doctors. Even Mamata Banerjee also agreed for the CBI inquiry. Then why you all people are protesting?
See, one is that it is one of our demands, but all our demands have not been met. But I won't say that that demand is fully met, because you see that the CBI inquiry is supposed to be made after Sunday, right? And a lot can happen with each passing day. A lot of tempering of evidence can happen.
The doctors of NIMHANS here in Bengaluru are protesting against the rape case that happened in the Kolkata hospital, seeking justice, that the accused or the perpetrators are still at large and the government has not done justice or enough is what they're saying. Let me try getting few voices. So what is your protest about today and what is your demand?
Here one of our colleague that she was in a West Bengal Medical College. There a very bad incident had happened, I think 4 days ago, and the justice has not been served as of yet.
ये जो हत्याकांड है, ये निर्भया के बाद का अपने भारतीय इतिहास का बहुत बड़ा हत्याकांड है. मतलब ये शर्मसार कर देने वाली घटना है. हमारी मांगे ऐसी है कि हमारे बहन, हमारी भारत की बेटी के साथ जो एक अन्याय हुआ है, उसको कहीं तो भी न्याय मिले.
Amidst the turmoil, the Indian Medical Association has escalated its call for a central law to shield doctors from violence. The IMA has urged Union Health Minister JP Nadda to enact strict measures, including declaring hospitals as safe zones. With Rajesh Saha, Anirban Roy and Suryagni in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
Meanwhile, a Samajwadi Party Neta Nawab Singh Yadav is in the dock for an alleged rape bid against a 15-year-old child, a young girl. Nawab Singh is now in police custody. The Samajwadi Party has not only removed him from his earlier post but also distanced themselves from him. Meanwhile, the rape bid accused is crying conspiracy.
A Samajwadi Party leader is in the dock for alleged attempt to rape a minor. Nawab Singh Yadav is accused of sexual assault on a 15-year-old girl. At 1:30 a.m. on August 12th, the UP police received a distress call from the victim, who said she was stripped and faced assault. After arriving at the scene, the police rescued the teen and arrested Nawab Singh Yadav.
ये कौन है आपकी?
During questioning, the girl said her paternal aunt took her to Yadav's residence in Kannauj for a job opportunity. The accused claims conspiracy against him.
ये सब पूंजीपतियों के षड्यंत्र जा रही है.
While the Samajwadi Party has distanced itself from Nawab Singh Yadav, pictures of him sharing stage with Akhilesh Yadav and his wife Dimple Yadav have gone viral.
कन्नौज में जो नाबालिग बेटी के साथ दुराचार का प्रयास हुआ, उसके संबंध में जो नवाब सिंह यादव गिरफ्तार हुए हैं, उनका समाजवादी पार्टी से पिछले 5-6 वर्षों से कोई संबंध नहीं है.
However, another SP leader, Juhi Singh, demanded a narco test on the victim.
The girl was 15. So what sort of job was she looking for? They knew Nawab Singh for a long time. They had called him up in the morning. So in the night, suddenly this incident happens. Dial 112 is also dialed from there. Justice has to be done. If the girl has been molested, then the girl should get justice. But otherwise, we demand a narco test. We demand a DNA test. We also demand concrete evidence.
The BJP has hit out at Akhilesh Yadav's party.
सपा का मतलब अपराध, भ्रष्टाचार आदि आदि जितने भी कुकर्म होते हैं वो सब सपा के साथ जुड़े हैं.
समाजवादी पार्टी का चरित्र, हमारी माता बहनों के बारे में, उनका जो स्वभाव वो सब जानते हैं. के नेताओं के जो पूर्व में बयान है इस प्रकार के, वो भी सब जानते हैं। लेकिन मोदी जी, योगी जी की सरकार संकल्पित है, जो भी दरिंदगी करने वाले लोग हैं उनके खिलाफ विधि सम्मत कठोरतम कार्रवाई की जाएगी और ऐसी कार्रवाई की जाएगी जो नजीर बन सके।
Meanwhile, a local court sent the SP leader to 14-day judicial custody. Nawab Singh Yadav has 16 cases registered against him at Kannauj City Police Station and Tirwa Police Station, including charges of attempted murder and 3 other cases under the Gunda Act. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, joining me right now is my colleague Abhishek Mishra, live from Kannauj, Uttar Pradesh. Abhishek, the fact is Samajwadi Party and the charges against it is once again putting the spotlight on what was a lawless land under the rule of the Samajwadi Party. You had an incident in Ayodhya and now, of all places, in Kannauj.
Well, absolutely, Preeti, and that is why this incident particularly has taken a lot of attention, because the involvement of a person who is known to be a prominent leader in Kannauj, Nawab Singh Yadav, very prominent leader, has been a former bloc president, was actively participated in the Lok Sabha campaigning for Akhilesh Yadav. He was also representative for Dimple Yadav and also had relation with the leaders of the other party. And that is why this, one and on is happening between both the parties. But that's not the question. The bigger question is that if such an incident is happening, that too with a minor girl, it is shocking. And at the moment, as per this case is concerned, the statement has been registered in front of the magistrate in the court. Also, the medical has also been done. Now it will take some time. In this action, in this case, the police is doing the investigation, and the minors' parents have also come into the picture. So that is what is happening. So indeed, a big shocker, and Samajwadi Party leader is under the grip, and that is why a lot of political attention has come to this incident once again. Yes. All right,
Abhishek, we're going to keep coming back to you for more updates. Meanwhile, let's quickly shift focus from Uttar Pradesh to the national capital. Another face-off brewing between the LG and the Aam Aadmi Party. But this time it seems that the Aam Aadmi Party has backed down a little. The fight was over who will unfurl the national flag on Independence Day this year, with the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal lodged in Tihar. While Arvind Kejriwal's decision to pick his Mantri Atishi triggered a fight, the Delhi Lieutenant Governor rebutted by appointing Delhi Home Minister Kailash Gehlot as his choice for the flag hoisting ceremony.
एक चुनी हुई सरकार के झंडा फहराने के अधिकार को छीना जा रहा है। आज दिल्ली में ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक नए वायसरॉय आ गए हैं, एक नए वायसरॉय आ गए हैं जो कह रहे हैं झंडा वो फहराएंगे। मैं एलजी साहब से कहना चाहती हूं कि 15 अगस्त को हमें यूनियन जैक नहीं फहराना है, और अगर चुनी हुई सरकार को झंडा नहीं फहराने दिए जाता तो इससे बड़ा तानाशाही का कोई प्रमाण नहीं हो सकता।
Meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party's response to the LG nominating Home Minister Kailash Gehlot for the national flag unfurling, he says, the Aam Aadmi Party said, we welcome the decision to have Delhi's Home Minister Kailash Gehlot unfurl the national flag on August 15. This move honors the principle of democracy by choosing an elected representative over an appointed one, reinforcing the importance of the people's mandate in our governance. I want to cut across to Kumar. Kunal, what's interesting is the Aam Aadmi Party now turning it around and saying we welcome it. There are no fissures, it's fine. And also saying we welcome someone who's been elected and not chosen. Jibe directly back at the Lieutenant Governor.
Exactly, and the uncertainty over who will hoist the flag continued today. And remember, today is 13th August, and the function is on 15th, and that's why quite a bit of speculation about who will unfurl the flag at Chhatrasal Stadium on 15th. That was what I can say, that some unnecessary politics going over national event, and that's why it was quite a bit speculative today as well. In the morning, the GAD department, General Administrative Department, that has rejected the proposal mooted by Gopal Rai that Atishi should unfurl the flag. And later in the day, the communication came from MHA, and that that communication was made with the Raj Niwas. And that particular communication told Raj Niwas that any of the minister can unfurl the flag. And later on, LG has put a notification, and he actually said that since the Home Minister actually controls the Delhi police, and the program is more or less pertaining to Delhi police, that's why the Kailash Ganot should unfurl the flag. So all these things are happening, but obviously Aam Aadmi Party has welcomed it and now put the things in the court of LG that they are okay with whatsoever has happened. Now they are happy that a chosen representative is going to unfurl the flag at Chhatrasal Stadium on 15th.
All right, Kumar Kunal, appreciate you joining us. We're going to come back to you for more updates because the saga is going to continue with one barb being traded for the other.